Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here with another Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee Wi-Fi battle. Let's see what we are using today. Okay, we are in the wrong region, and that is completely my fault. I don't even know if some of y'all know these Pokemon, but I mean, I'm sure a lot of you do. But let's see. Actually, let me know. Do you guys recognize any of these Pokemon? Obviously, they have their names right here, but let me know. Alright, Gyarados, Mewtwo, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Primeape. Wow. Well, okay, first off, we're bringing a ground type. I think Alolan Dugtrio is going to be that, because not only does it give us a psychic resist, though we do have Mewtwo and potentially Mega Gyarados, though I might just use Mega Mewtwo X. It gives us Stealth Rock and it gives us a ground immunity. But yeah, if you guys missed any of my previous Wi-Fi battles, there's a playlist down below. Go ahead and check it out. I'll see you guys in the battle. Alright guys, so you're here with our first game, and I'm gonna be honest, I love our team. Like, it's pretty solid. Good water type, two good water types, two good Megas. Nice speed control in Jolteon because it's fast, and obviously Mewtwo as well. My opponent has a really standard team, but it just loses the bulk of Mewtwo, so that'd be very fun. As far as leads go, though, I really like Jolteon because it threatens a lot of my opponent's team, and if they lead off a Dugtrio, I can just weaken it a little bit. Obviously, another mon that's actually super good versus them, now that I think about it, is Vaporeon. Let me go Vaporeon because I have Shadow Ball. I can switch out from Zapdos into, if Zapdos is out, into Dugtrio. Yeah, Vaporeon is just really good. I have Scald as well. Did I unclick on Jolteon for some reason? Or did I click on Jolteon first? I know I did, but I thought I already exited out. But yeah, I love Vaporeon in this game because Scald and Shadow Ball have no resistances. The combination of those two have no resistances. And obviously my Mewtwo is something that can clean up very easily. Just gotta weaken the muck a little bit. But if I'm my opponent, my game plan would be don't let the muck get weakened. But I also have to be very careful about the Gengar. I have to be really careful about Gengar, as I'm not very good versus it. So this is something I do want to weaken as well with my Vaporeon. I'm just going to throw off a Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball is a 2-hit KO, whereas Thunderbolt is not a 2-hit KO on me. If they're more of a support Starmie, they might also just go for the Thunder Wave, or maybe even a random Toxic might come out here. Like I said, I just have to be very careful about that Gengar because my Mewtwo unfortunately does not have Psychic. It's Bulk Up, 3 attacks, Ice Punch, Facade, and Brick Break. So 2 of them Gengar completely is immune to. And the other is not going to hit Gengar that hard without a little bit of prior damage. But luckily, my entire team can hit Gengar for some decent damage. Also, if I want to, I can use Mega Gyarados to weaken Gengar as well over Mewtwo. But yeah, Shadow Ball is just free. It's a 2-hit KO on Starmie. I'm Modest Nature. And if they go Zapdos, I get a little bit of damage off on that too. They went Muck. So Muck is interesting because it's something I want to, first off, it's something I want to weaken. So I definitely value even like that little percentage on Muck. And they get a Spadef drop. Now, this is interesting too because I could Scald here and do a million to them. But I'm actually going to make the more offensive play and go Dugtrio just to get up my rocks for that Zapdos and to chip away at Gengar and Starmie. I assume they will go for Toxic here. They might Crunch / Mega Drain. I don't think they're going to Fire Blast, if anything. I also think that Dugtrio can live 1 Fire Blast. So, I get in Dougie here, and I click my rocks. As they do double out, maybe into Zapdos, they go right back down to Starmie. So that was a good play. They were definitely scouting for the Hydro Pump again. Or they predicted me to go back to this. I guess after the Spadef drop, they didn't want to take this hit. That was a really good play. I mean, in that case, just go for... Let's say Thunderbolt right here, too. You think they'll Thunderbolt? I feel like they'll Thunderbolt. But I'm still going to make the Vaporeon play anyway. I still do want rocks as well. So I'm not. It's not worth sacking there. Like, if I wanted to, I could have just Scalded there as well. They go for Scald of their own. I don't think Thunderbolt will be a 2-hit KO from here, even if they do burn me, as they do. And my Scald's still going to do a good chunk. Facade is also pretty good versus their team, too. Their Melmetal is a problem as well. Shadow Ball one more time. I don't see the reason to predict Muck, as I can always get in Dugtrio and get out my hazards on it, so. As they do go Muck. I'm not going to try and predict it. I'm not going to bother predicting this thing. I think they doubled just because I got this without drop and they didn't want to take a Hydro Pump to the face. But I still want rocks up. So double again. And you're also making my Jolteon even better versus you too. Because like, Jolteon has such a great speed tier here. Shadow Ball and Thunder Ball also unresisted by my opponent too. So just getting up rocks opens up such a huge door. Thank you. Go for your crunch. I don't care. Yep. As long as I live, that's what matters. And we'll get up our Stealth Rock now. If they want to be a little bit aggressive and stay in, so be it. But like the way I see it, if I'm a Mega Mewtwo Y, you lose if you lose Muck. That's the way I see it. Yeah, exactly. And they get in Zapdos. So maybe like Drill Peck me / U-turn. Getting up rocks is nice. For this, I can Toxic the Zapdos as well. Get off a little bit of residual damage. U-turn will be able to knock me out because of the defense drop. But assuming I do land the Toxic, it's going to go a long way for Jolteon and my Mewtwo as well. Oh, what if they're sub-toxic as well? Oof, that'd be so nice. Why would you bring it if you're sub-toxic? But yeah, Drill Peck's going to be able to knock me out as well. Alright, so I get my Toxic off on Zapdos, and I do have rocks up. I want to say I go Jolteon here and just click that Thunderbolt. They could just U-turn out into Dugtrio. You know what? I don't actually have to Thunderbolt. I think I'm going to Shadow Ball. Because they should U-turn out into Dugtrio. But if they go hard Dugtrio, I'd rather Shadow Ball to potentially 2 KO them. And if they U-turn anyway, Shadow Ball plus Rocks, which is what they're going to take when they come back in, they'll exactly. If they go hard Dugtrio, I want to predict it. Yep, nice. Let's see if this is actually a 2 KO. Because I didn't think they let Zapdos take too much damage since Zapdos can check my Primate. Not a 2 KO, unfortunately. I'm going to be aggressive here as well. Like, just based on the plays they make, I don't think they'd Earthquake. Ooh, they're scared of the 2 KO as well, too? Yeah, it looks like they're scared of being 2 KO'd. But I think that Rocks played a key role as well in that. So... because otherwise I was going to go Gyarados there. Oh, that chip on Muck is so important. And I get a crit plus Spadef drop, too. It means I can just Thunderbolt and knock you out. Or at least be really close to knocking you out. So I knew Jolteon would be really good here. Especially if I got, you know, if I hit the Shadow Ball on, I mean hit, but it's 100% accurate. But when I hit, I mean like connect with a Shadow Ball on Dugtrio. My Shadow Ball just keep getting special defense drops. But basically, because of that Spadef drop, I think that Thunderbolt might knock it out, or at least be really close to. As they go back out to Dugtrio. I mean, it looks like Shadow Ball is going to be a KO on Dugtrio. If I don't get it, it'd be a little annoying, but I'm still going to go for it. Oh, they just Sucker Punch me as well. So they think it's going to be a KO as well. That's fine. You want to chip away at me for Gengar too. And it wasn't a 2-hit KO. Alright. Either way. We get rid of Dugtrio. We prevent rocks from my opponent. We get rid of their ground type as well. Their Gengar is going to Mega Evolve and mess me up though. And it's a speed type versus Gengar too. I don't think they can afford to switch back out into Muck again. It makes no sense because you're still just taking rocks damage. And Shadow Ball still has that Spadef drop, yeah. So yeah, if they Earthquake there, it would have been better, or went for rocks himself. Look, I got another crit with Shadow Ball too. Hey, alright, so Thunderbolt is free. Gengar might come out. Gengar should come out if I think about it. And they go Melmetal. Considering I think the last thing they'll go for is Thunder Punch here. I feel like it'd be Low Kick. I'm going to save Vaporeon because Vaporeon eats a hit from Gengar. And I'm going to go out into Primeape here. Actually, I think it'd be Earthquake. Yeah, I'm going to go Primeape here. Assuming... Because I want to keep Jolteon alive because it just clicks Thunderbolt when Starmie comes in. And I basically force a KO. If they do go for Thunder Punch as well, and they do it for Thunder Wave, I think I'll still be faster than Melmetal too. and I get off a potential low kick here. Like I'm a jolly-natured Primeape, so I think I'll still be faster than this Melmetal. And plus, I want a little bit of damage from my Mega Mewtwo X. I was faster, and I was paralyzed. A little bit unfortunate, but that's okay. Low kick would have done a lot. That's. I'm assuming half, maybe more. Alright, we're gonna bring out big Vaporeon now. Click that Scald, which my opponent does not switch into. I'm gonna close my window. I'm sorry if you guys hear that. They're like using the. I think somebody's using a leaf blower out there. Ooh, nice Zapdos. Takes his Scald. Gonna do about 40%. Yep. So again, I got Spidef drops and stuff, so I can't really complain too much. But obviously, getting off a low kick on Melmetal meant the end of Melmetal. But we're gonna go out to Jolteon because Jolteon can live every hit. If they go for Thunderbolt, I'll obviously tank that. I'm assuming they're just gonna go for Roost. And what I can actually do is go for protecting my Jolteon over Thunderbolting, because Thunderbolting first means actually, yeah, because protect means that Zapdos is going to be lower because it's poison. And I don't think they'd switch. I think they'd U-turn. And I want to say Vaporeon because it still comes in on the it still comes in on the Melmetal at least once. Also, Mega Gyarados, if Zapdos dies, kind of wins too. So let me just Thunderbolt. I lose nothing by it. Like, if they Roost, so be it. I'm assuming they're just going to U-turn. Plus, I think I can make Zapdos not come in on rocks at all. Which I think it dies there, so. Worth. For sure, worth. Again, we want to weaken that Melmetal. And I think we might actually be going the Mega Gyarados route. Just because Crunch knocks out Starmie. Earthquake knocks out Muck. And Crunch knocks out Mega Gengar. So, we have a few options, of course. And just like Jolteon being able to come in on Starmie is just so good too. Knocking it out with Thunderbolt. They're going to go Melmetal here. Or Muck. Unfortunately, I'm going to need a bulk up to knock out Muck with any attack. Especially because low kick is relatively weak versus it. They do go Gengar. How do I want to weaken you? Maybe I actually do go the Mega Mewtwo route. I'm gonna go for a Speed Tie here. They also could be Modest Gengar, so hitting them with a Shadow Ball would be really good for Ice Punch from my Mewtwo. Nice. Like it could be Modest Gengar. Modest Mega Gengar is not uncommon. Ooh, nice Spidef drop. Which still doesn't matter. Yeah, Modest Mega Gengar is not uncommon, so I wouldn't be surprised. And because of that special defense drop, I'm assuming I can still go. I don't know what the better play is here. I do think it's Vaporeon, especially because of that special defense drop. I think that they're just going to go down. I have no reason to not click Shadow Ball because Shadow Ball, it's a Hydro Pump, will knock out every mon on their team except for Melmetal, which I'll get a little bit of damage off. And if they have Mega Drain or Thunderbolt, it's just better to go for Shadow Ball over Scald. It's a little bit stronger. Plus, I don't want to risk missing the Hydro Pump. Zapdos would die if it comes back in. Gengar, if it switches out, will die to Mega Mewtwo's. It will die to Mega Mewtwo's Ice Punch. I'm pretty sure Muck will die from Shadow Ball into Hydro Pump. And yeah, Zapdos is gone. Great. So we don't have that as a sack anymore either. Like as they play, I kind of have to adjust my game plan. It gets a little bit tougher. But Vaporeon still hits something incredibly hard here. Whether it be Starmie or Melmetal. I would actually love damage on Melmetal. They do go Starmie. Smart. Lets them weaken me with Thunderbolt. I'll still Shadow Ball. Yeah, Thunderbolt is not going to do too much. Oh, I do so much damage to them. Nice. Let's go. Gyarados is still really good, but I can't let it. I can't Mega Gyarados yet. If they're Thunderbolt on their Gengar, I can lose as well. I think I just bring out my my Mewtwo, and I think I try to win the game with. I think I bring out Mewtwo. I Mega Evolve into Mega Mewtwo X. I go for Facade. The reason I go for Facade is because if they are Thunder Wave, they'll go for it. And I can't risk a regular Facade from regular Mewtwo not knocking out Starmie, especially if they're a bulkier variant. So this will guarantee knock them out. It's still 70 base power neutral, exactly. And if they go Melmetal, I weaken that. And then I just have to hope their Gengar's not Thunderbolt. That's Mega Drain. And then my Gyarados wins the game. Because they should go Melmetal here. They could go Gengar, which I guarantee live a hit from. Yeah, they had to go Melmetal. I wish I had Low Kick, man. We Brick Break for a little bit of damage. Or as much as we can, rather. Ooh, that did so much damage, actually. Now that I think about it, that did so much. And I could just go for another Brick Break. I live a hit from Gengar, for sure. I live a hit from Gengar for sure. Now I need you to break through. They're gonna go Gengar? Oh, they're gonna sack Muck. Alright, they might have Thunderbolt on their... They might have Thunderbolt. I have Facade as well, which is cool. Go ahead and give me Muck. Let's see what we got from here. Let's see. Because I'm pretty sure I live Shadow Ball. Unless they are... If they have Thunderbolt, then it comes down to that. But I live Shadow Ball, I knock them out with Ice Punch. Unless they are modest. Yep. Let's see if we get full Paralyze. We do not. Hey, that's going to be a dead game. This is a really good game. This was a really good game. I don't even know. I don't even want to get another one. Like, my opponent played really well. This is a really good game. And then it comes down to Melmetal actually having Thunder. Well, first off, I have to get full Paralyzed. But I'm also pretty sure, because I am adamant Gyarados, I will be able to knock them out with Earthquake for sure. And they don't have like enough HP to get a potential sub. So I definitely win here. Let's see if my Mewtwo cares about Paralysis. It does not. Hey, that was a good game. Alright, beautiful. That was a really fun one. Well, I do hope you guys all enjoyed. Definitely a really solid game. Jolteon put in a ton of work. Same thing with Mewtwo, of course, but I mean, it is a Mewtwo. Of course, if you did enjoy, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. Been a minute since we've had a really solid game like this. Yeah, I will see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends. Check out the playlist down below if you guys want to see my other Wi-Fi battles. Goodbye, my friends.